Well, I'm back and I'm going to try to keep this short. Today, I've got the Z-Grill 10502B Wi-Fi. This is one of their largest consumer grills, and I gotta say that this thing looks nice. And look at this, it's got 3 shelves in it, and I believe that that's a total of 1,080 square inches. And I will probably not use all 3 of these racks when I'm cooking normally, but if you wanted to do something like a big load of chicken or even some smoked burgers or something that wasn't too big, it would work really well and cover a lot of stuff there. So today, what I'm going to be doing is a light seasoning. So I haven't actually cooked in this. I did fire it off and got it running, but I haven't done any actual cook with it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, not all grills have the same instructions for how to season them, but I follow the same protocol when I'm seasoning a grill no matter what. My main goal is to basically get a light coat of oil and then to smoke that thing up, so that way I can get rid of the manufacturing oils and add a smoky flavor to it. So when I go to start cooking, I've got that great smoky taste right away. So let me grab the oil and I'll be right back. Now, I gotta say that when you're doing this process, just about any oil that will handle the heat will work. So pretty much anything is pretty good other than like a low temperature oil. I would probably avoid olive oil or anything else that has a really low temperature. But as far as something like canola, you could use that. It's not going on your food. I don't eat canola oil anymore. But I'm using avocado oil because that's what I normally have at home. So I'm going to cover the whole inside of the cooking area only. So we're not covering the hopper or anything like that. And on the door, we're keeping it away from the edges just because I don't want oil to go everywhere. So I'm going to just give it a light spray just like that. And same thing here, starting with the top. Get the sides here. Across the bottom. Now, the oil collection pan, which I call the deflector, it already had some oil on it at manufacture, and I'm assuming that it is a food safe oil, maybe mineral oil, but I'm not really sure, but we're gonna burn it off anyway, so it won't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close this down, and when I turn the camera off, I'm gonna wipe off the oil that I got on the chimney. Shh, don't tell anybody. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn this on. In my last video, I had some problems with the extension cord, but I don't think that's really an issue now. Go ahead and check this, and it's set to 275. I think we can. Now, it has not been primed yet, so it might need to be primed a little bit. And I'm going to open this door back up because with most pellet grills, you want the door open when you're lighting them. Otherwise, you could have a little bit of an explosion, and we don't want to take any chances of that. So we'll go ahead and let this run and take a quick break. It's probably going to be maybe 2 or 3 minutes for it to get primed up. So we'll be right back for you. So we're back, and it's been about 7 minutes. And the reason I went ahead and brought you back now is because I can smell the pellets starting to burn. Now, I have to mention really quick that I used Smokehouse Products mesquite pellets for this process. I like to use something a little strong. Now, Z-Grill was kind enough to send me some pellets, but I wanted to use the stronger pellets for that, and I wanted to use their pellets for cooking. So we're gonna go ahead and use the little bit of the mesquite that I have left, and I'll show you a picture here. This is what I loaded in the hopper, and I did not load a lot. I just wanted to have enough to do the seasoning, and so it's starting to smoke just a little bit, and it should get a full ignition any minute now. Oh, and look, now you can really start to see it. Before, I didn't know if you would be able to see that on the camera, but you can see it now clearly. I call it the roar, and I know other people do too, but it sounds like a jet engine roar when the thing starts up because the fan is blowing on the pot and those pellets will ignite. So now is a really good time to remind you of the rewards crowdfunding program. And basically what that is you pay for one premium grill, and then you get a new grill every 5 years for 50 years, and all you have to pay is $100 shipping. And another cool feature is if you want your grill early, it's about $100 and they'll send you your grill early. Now me, 5 years, I will never make it for 5 years on this program, but I'll tell you what, I can definitely get through and make it 3 years and then throw in the extra $100 and get a brand new grill. And listen to that. We are running like a jet engine. I'm gonna go ahead and close this down, and I'm gonna let it run. Now, typically we wanna let it run for about 2 hours, but I'm probably only gonna go about an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off and let it do its thing. I'm gonna raise the temperature from 280 up to 325, and that'll make sure it gets plenty hot enough for what I'm going for. So we'll go ahead and take a break, and I'll see you in about an hour. So it's been about an hour, and I had to add a couple more handfuls of pellets because I just wasn't comfortable that was enough. And we're gonna keep running this, so I'm not turning it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my last step of what I like to do for my seasoning, and that's to wipe off any excess oil. So just because it's hot, I'm gonna use this assembly glove that came with the smoker, and that way, just for my own safety. If it were 225, like what I would do with one of my charcoal smokers, I would not bother at all. But this is 325. Actually, I just opened the lid, so it's 316 right now. But this thing is hot. So this is above my ability to just grab. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the lid. We'll get that really quick so it doesn't run all over the place. And all I'm trying to do is just thin out this coat of oil. There's not a lot I'm going to be able to get to with all these grill grates in there. And honestly, if I was really, really concerned about it, I'd get my Weber hot gloves on, and I could get way far in there because they come way up here. So check those out. Those are really good. Just gonna go ahead and wipe this down one last time, just anywhere where it looks like there's a lot of oil. And I can see the fire back here, so it is roaring. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. It is ready to use. Now, like I said, an hour at that 325 is pretty much the minimum for me. But if you want to do it at a lower temperature, 2 hours at around 275 is absolutely perfect. You'll burn off just about everything, and you'll get a nice smoky flavor in there, so that way on your next cook, it'll be great. I'm already planning my first cook, and it's going to be something a little untraditional. We're going to do pizza, and pellet grills really do really well with pizza. So go ahead and check out that next video when it comes out, and I'll try to put a link somewhere here to help guide you to it after the video comes out. Thanks for watching. And again, I am an affiliate for Z-Grill Reward Crowdfunding, and check this thing out. I got to tell you that this is a great grill, and putting it together and seeing how easily it performed right off the bat, I think that it's going to cook some amazing food, and you'll see that in the playlist in the future. But the program is hard to beat because Z-Grill has been around for a while, and they make some solid grills. They also work with other manufacturers that I can't really mention. But to pay for one premium grill and then get another grill every 5 years for shipping, that's an awesome deal. So check that out. The full details are in the links below. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.